Earth versus AI. Enlightenment versus AI or computer, right? That's what we said, right? Earth versus AI, enlightenment versus computer, um, source versus mind stuff. All right. So, what are we talking about here? I'm going to just let those titles sink in because that comes with a lot of things. But the reason I titled it like that in general terms is because I see a lot of mental flip flop. I call it mental flip flops. I see a lot of back and forths between certain patterns of what people are talking about and how they seem to be lost into talking and thinking, and they believe or think that all that thinking is enlightenment. So then they go into the AI topics like AI, they go into topics of enlightenment, and they put all these things together and they start talking about its influence. And then one of the things I've noticed is that, for example, with ChatGPT, it's a very useful tool because it combines a lot of the knowledge that people have shared across the globe, across worlds, right? So we're making bounds, leaps in our wisdom and in how we work together, right? Cool. However, there are people who look into, they start asking these computers questions, these programs, they start asking them questions um, to find out a spiritual truth. That's how I put it. They start asking this thing questions to find out a spiritual truth. So then they get an answer, and the answer goes and explains different things, uses different words. And then some of them, when they get these answers, they tend to think that that answer means everything else is out the window, kind of thing. So it's almost as if the answer that they receive is the ultimate answer, and that somehow all that they can speak can explain it. What they can speak and what anyone can speak can only explain to a certain degree, okay? Because if we want to talk about if people want to talk about enlightenment being connected to source, you have to realize that there is no separation between the here and now, okay? And so a lot of people, when they start asking these computers these questions, these programs, these constructs, the answers that they get are profound as they sound, but it gets people trapped in this loop of mental mind jargon. And for some people, I get it because they're like, oh, they're just discovering things. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, I tell myself this. I'm like, okay, a lot of these answers we essentially knew. We all knew beforehand. There was a simplicity. There is a simplicity to this life. Okay. Self sustainability. For me, the best words I can use to describe the simplicity of this life is self sustainability. It merges with my mega project. I don't even say I'm going to say my mega project, but it merges with the mega project. So self sustainability, okay, here and now, presence, love, creativity, love, creativity, self sustainability, love, creativity, self sustainability. Okay, those are the best three words I can choose for y'all and use to describe what it is that people are searching for when they talk about enlightenment, and they're going back and forth between the different knowledge of this and that, the ancient, what ChatGPT says, what AI is saying, or what AI is doing, what could it imply, what it doesn't imply. AI is a useful tool. That is it. Okay? It is a made tool with a program put into it. Okay? What answers you get is because you have the answers. You were led to go ask it, and now you were led to ask because you have this tool that brings everyone's knowledge together in a much faster way, you could say. And now you don't have to go and travel so much or go find somebody to talk to. You can know it's right there. Okay? That doesn't mean, however, that that tool is going to show you what enlightenment is, and that tool is going to determine the future. The future present was already determined because it already exists here. It's just that some people are living these fantasies, and we allow these fantasies to get in the way of what we know is our essence and what is the truth of life. Nature is abundant. Plant some seeds, grow your gardens, play your sports, have fun, and get creative. That's it. Enjoy, live, play, love. Learn. Yeah, keep learning. But for those of you seeking enlightenment who think it's some kind of dimension outside of here or who think it's something after this life, you're mistaken. What do you mean? There is no after this life, okay? Because this life is the life connected to all of life. It's the essence, this moment within you, okay? All future present moments, all past moments, all past present moments are all present moments that have been with you, period. And everything you have felt, everything you have thought, everything you have experienced was felt on many levels, intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally. Okay, back to three. All right. So, spiritually, intellectually, emotionally, you went across various things, you experienced various things, but guess what? It was always still guided by what? Love, creativity. What was the other part? Love, creativity, presence. Is that what I said? Brain fart. Oh, self sustainability was what I said. So I think you can, well, if you have love and you have, how do we merge it into three? If you have love, um, you have creativity, and with creativity, that love guides you with wisdom towards self sustainability. So, love, creativity, and oh, self sustaining presence. There we go. I like that. Self sustaining presence. Because the present moment, believe it or not, nature is still self sustaining itself. Are you sustaining yourself with it? Do you have a relationship with it? If you have love and you have been enlightened, quote unquote, then you realize that there is no other world out there, per se. Okay? What you perceive to be somewhere outside of here or your present moment, okay? Some world, some earth, okay? That's already here. That is here. That is now. This heaven on earth, as some call it, this divine earth or new earth, etc. It's not in some afterlife per se. It is here. So the only afterlife is the life you awaken to after you have attained your enlightenment and realize that, wait, this here earth is the divine realm. And people are playing different fantasies. We are shifting away from the illusion that the fantasy was the real world. And now we realize that the real world is what allows the fantasies, what allows commerce, what allows the real world is self sustaining. So be self sustaining with it. This worry about AI controlling the future, this is the most bullshit worry I've ever seen. I really don't like hearing how people like to empower things that are outside of themselves, created by another person, anyways. Okay? In the hierarchy of creation, the device and the code and the software and the program is not the first thing nor the last. It just is something that was created. And you know what? I would say even more what awaits us in the future as far as AI is like AI is going to just help you run your businesses, and AI, you may be able to use it to have some machine do a mechanical job. But guess what? You can still create a mechanical machine doing something as if it were running autonomously without the use of an AI. See, an artificial intelligence system in a computer is one version of an artificial intelligence system, but then you have artificial intelligence systems that work with energy that is present in the environment. Like some people, for example, when it comes to watering their garden, some like, oh well, you could. Some people with the AI craze, they think, well, you could use AI to have it water your garden. Well, guess what? People already have an auto watering system that works with mechanical and chemical properties. Isn't that an artificial form of intelligence? A construct doing something for you without the ones and the zeros per se? I was listening to someone ask ChatGPT certain questions of enlightenment. And look, even I notice when ChatGPT is just kind of going around certain things, you know? It's just doing its best to entertain you and what you already are inputting it or asking from the inputs it already has. Then you input your thought process or you input how you put things together, and it helps and reflects it right back beautifully. That's really cool. It's amazing. So don't think that because it's reflecting something that you are looking for or looking into and it's giving you more information, all right, from other people's inputs, don't think that that is because the AI is going to control the future. Oh my God, it's outsmarting us. No, dummy. You dimwits, you nickel plated twits, disgraceful dunce buckets. Man. Mm. Join the mega project. Let's focus on this world of super sports. Okay? Super sports, these super suits, okay, for sport. Some people are, they only think about this stuff in the terms of defense. I'm like, yeah, that's there, but guess what? The biggest defense is us coming together as we have always been, even like when we do with the Olympics, and just fucking having a good ass fucking self sustaining, loving, creative, fun time. There's endless games to create, there's endless customization to do. Okay, so it's like, yo, people, y'all need to really get out of this AI is gonna take over the world shit. I've seen this theme repeat itself with certain people, and I'm just like, damn, man. They really think that the computer is smarter than them. And then the computer uses nice words and words that are profound, and then those words that are profound just lead right back into the same source anyway. So you can't omit one thing because ChatGPT said it's this or it's not this. Hell, everything that you've experienced and you will experience and how it's brought you to your where you are right now with the tools available for you to make your work easier, your creative work easier. It's not because AI is smarter. It's because we people, living beings, created tools, and AI is a tool created by us living beings. Okay, that's it. Not AI is a not we're in a simulation created by AI. No, no, we're not in a computerized, constructed by man simulation. No. Okay, this is more like a magic simulation of energy and it is computer codes. Break. People are like, well, go. How about this? Go make a computer that runs off of quartz crystal energy, or amethyst. You know, instead of using ones and zero, use a different set of numbers. Maybe you start using more zeros now and create a whole set. Dude, like people and the things they say. It's like they're in this loop almost. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. Subscribe, share, and yeah. Oh, by the way, if y'all want to support the channel, um, and support Rosy here, I still got Rosy here. I still got to get Rosy that surgery, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all have this video, and I'm going to put this. Y'all can do. Look, y'all can get us. If y'all want to support, y'all can support through this Publix. I go to Publix a lot. No, Publix doesn't pay me for that. All right, I go to Publix a lot because it's close by. And y'all can go ahead and donate a gift card. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Spirit and Rosy, there's the recipient email. There's the delivery date, should already be auto selected. Y'all can support this channel and Rosy through this. All right, support this channel and Rosy through. I'm gonna just put support this channel, Rosy. All right, that's all I got for y'all. Namaste, peace, and stay at ease. Present.